Here's an example of a break-even point on page 481 in the pre-calculus textbook, so you can follow along. So here's the example. A small business invests $12,000 in equipment to produce a product. Each unit of the product costs 65 cents, and it's sold for $1.20. How many items must be sold before the business breaks even? So we have to set up a couple variables. So here's a little review for you. The cost is the cost per unit, so in this case 75 cents. This is our cost equation, times the number of items produced, so that's your variable x, are your items, and then plus your initial cost. So the initial investment into the company is $10,000. So here is our first equation, which we'll be using later as a system. The second equation is the revenue, what the company is taking in. So the revenue, each item is selling for $1.20. So the price per unit is $1.20. And then the number of items sold is unknown. So our second equation is in the box. Now here's our example, continuing with solving the system. Remember from this slide that to break even, we want to find the point of intersection where these two equal each other. So we're trying to find this point right here. Push it down a little bit here for you. So we want C equaling R, or R equaling C. So here's our first equation. C equals 0.65x plus 10,000. And then this equals it. So again, we're going to use the same inequality. C equals 1.20x. So here is our system that we're going to solve. So we could either graphically find their point of intersection or use substitution method. So I'm going to choose substitution method. Choose one of the equations to start with, and I'm going to choose the bottom one, 1.20x equals C, and I'm going to substitute it into the top equation. So 1.20x is going to substitute into right there for C. So we can find out what x is. All right, so now let's solve for x. So we're going to subtract 0.65x from both sides. So 1.20x minus 0.65x equals 10,000. And you get 0.55x equals 10,000. Then divide both sides by 0.55. And x equals approximately 18,182 units. So in order for this company to break even, they need to sell 18,182 units, and that's your break-even amount.